I guess the big question right now with HBO Max and some of these releases coming up is between this film and The Matrix Resurrections, which I understand, I believe, have similar release dates, which one will fare better? Because I understand, The Matrix obviously has a long legacy, but Dune also has a big fan base from what I've heard. Like, this film's got a major amount of traffic coming in that want to watch it. Notably, I'm sure based on the book series. I haven't gotten to read it yet. I really do want to try it out. But I can tell from the trailers, it looked like a very interesting, major film release with some pretty big ventures. I mean, again, like it's sort of a desert sci-fi film, or desert set, I should say, but very interesting. And I've done a little bit of research into the background of Dune and just some of the aspects of the writer. Not much. Again, it was more so just skimming through. But again, this seems like a really big release. So I'm kind of questioning at this point, which one's bigger? Or which one have better traffic? Dune or The Matrix 4? I don't know. But hey, I mean, Matrix 4, the trailer recently came out for that, and that looks really... Well, we'll see. Again, I'm kind of... We'll see with that one. Again, I've heard a lot, but the trailer did look good, at least from my perspective. I thought it was, again, very well made, and it looked like a fun Matrix adventure. But Dune might, leap it out of the water. Who knows? Because this is a new franchise, so we'll see where it goes. And I like the fact that, well, The Matrix is kind of like, hey, we're rebooting an old one, but again, there's that legacy factor. Dune feels like a bit of fresh breath of air. It's something new. I like that type of experience as well. So, let's go ahead and take a look at Desert Visions. It's a featurette. I love watching behind-the-scenes stuff. So let's get a better perspective, at least on some of the creative side to Dune. And again, like I said, I'm coming out just not having read the books. This is very much a first introduction for me in terms of the Dune storyline, so I'm excited to learn more. We're going to go ahead and watch this featurette first. I'll talk about it more in my condensed stuff. Let's watch the video giver. On top of that, this film's got an extensive cast. This is with Reminiscence. This is the second film appearance on the HBO Max same-day schedule with Rebecca Ferguson, who I love. Josh Brolin's in this, Oscar Isaac, Jason Momoa, Timothée Chalamet, Zendaya. A lot of big names. Let's see where this goes. Here we go. A lot of big ventures for this film.
You look tired.
But again, it's got quite the legacy from what I've heard. From a book standpoint. And a fan base.
Dune is very rich. It's an adventure movie. It's a coming-of-age movie.
Here's a story that has to do with first love and confirmation of desire.
Looks beautiful.
Do you often dream things that happen
It's
just
the
as you dreamed them?
Sunlit ambiance
Paul
behind
has been
Zendaya.
having these visions of
Who I love
Jenny.
watching, by the way. I'm a huge fan of Zendaya.
She's skeptical. She doesn't know who this person is.
One day, the legend will be born.
I love Timothy. He's become one of my closest and dearest friends.
I was just so grateful when she showed up in Jordan.
And Tom Holland's at Marvel, like, well, I thought we were. I'm kidding.
Paul's right arm.
You need to face your fears.
She will be Paul's soul.
This is only the beginning.
Like, I didn't have to compete, did I? Apparently I do. It looks very... Actually, never mind. I thought the release date was in... I keep hearing it's in December. Okay, I'm wrong. Well, that's still a consideration, though. Which film will do better? I don't know, because they're both major releases, but I got the release date wrong. I keep hearing this one being thrown around for... Well, it's coming out faster than I thought, but, again, big scale movie. Let's see how it fares. As I told you, I'm going to really, like I said, I'm going to try to make an effort to read. Well, I say read. I mostly mean just listen to the audiobook. I kind of cheat. It works faster. I'm able to multitask, which I appreciate. I mean, I'll tell you, reading a book versus, reading a book probably the better ideal, but, listening to a book gets it done faster. For example, Hillbilly Elegy. I just listened to that recently. That took me about, granted, I turned the audiobook up to 1.10 in terms of the speed marker, so I can kind of finish it faster, plus some of the audiobooks I listen to kind of read off a bit slowly. So, I got through that about 6 hours. I don't know how long it'll take me for Dune. And there's probably more books after the first one, so maybe it's just one. I think there's more books than that. I have no idea. We'll see how fast I can breeze through. I'm sure maybe I'll try and enjoy the book, whatever I think of it. But I really do want to be able to read it in anticipation. And, again, I kind of throw that around with different movies. I'm like, do I want to read the book or do I want to watch the film? I did this with Foundation as well from Apple TV. And I still, we'll see where I fall with that one because I float between the two. One day I'm like, I kind of want to read the book, but then I want to watch the movie first. Maybe I don't want to have my anticipation of spoiled for me watching the show. But it's kind of fun to watch the show and be like, that's, that compares to the book. I don't know. We'll see with time what I do. I guess time will prove it. What are your guys' thoughts with Dune, though, so far? Let me know down below. Don't forget all that stuff. Like, subscribe, and sharing that bell. And between this one and The Matrix Resurrections, which do you think will do better? Because these are, I guess, coming at a later release window. We'll frame it that way. Now I know it's in October, so it's much earlier than the comparison I was making. But again, everybody kept acting like this is coming out in December, so I'm entirely off base. Which do you think will fare better? Because they're both big releases. We'll see. It's legacy, I guess, in film versus legacy in books and fans. So I don't know. But until we get to watch more for Dune, possibly, or HBO Max, or whatever we get to watch the trailer for to give it for the next time, I will see you guys then. But for now, thanks for watching this video. I love you guys. Don't forget to love you, fellow man. God bless and peace.